Do you know how many of these people are out there? I'm going to show you today. I will show you exactly how many people are out there today. In your market, in any market, it is crazy how many people are like Philip that you can make money on. Okay, everybody's talking about the Fed has paused rates. They're not going to go down, they're not going to go up, they're holding them right there. Now, you're going to ask yourself the question of, what should I do next? Well, I know you're on a channel that's all about creative finance and we don't really care what the Fed is doing. However, what happens is everything slows down, right? Consumer sentiment changes the way the economy spends money and how human beings spend money. However, I want to show you guys a really great way, no matter what the economy is doing, how to make money right now. Like literally within a couple of days, you can make significant amount of money. I'm going to tell you a story and then I'm also going to show you exactly how to do it today. We're going to get right into it. This is essentially something that I call the Gator strategy. Okay, you find people who need money and you bring people like me who have money to those people. That's as simple as it gets, but let me draw this out. I've got a property I just funded and paid somebody who brought it to me $9,000. I've never actually met this girl. Her name is Sadie Clevin. Okay, so Sadie Clevin, who is a real estate agent. Sadie Clevin could spend all of her time watching all the YouTube videos out there talking about Trump and tariffs and China and AI's taking your jobs and every other YouTube video that's out there. Hell, even Joe Rogan. You're not going to learn how to make money on any of these podcasts, guys. They're just going to consume your time. You're going to find yourself going, but how do I make money? This is the video. You got to watch all the way to the end and you will understand how you can go make money without any of the following. Sadie Clevin did not need her license. Okay, need no license. You need zero money, like literally zero money. It costs you nothing to do this. I will show you a free way to do this and a paid way to do this. It costs a little bit of money. That's why I have the laptop. I'm going to use some software to show you exactly how to do this. No license, no zero cash, okay, no money. You also need zero experience. And what Sadie did is she came to me, she watched a training that I have coming up on Saturday. I usually do a training on Saturday called Gator Training. Come in there, there's a link down below, and you will learn exactly what Sadie learned, okay? Essentially, what you're doing is you're finding people that need access to capital. So who would that be? That would be developers. That would be fix and flippers. That would be people that are out there. They have dumpsters in front of their properties. I'm sure you've driven around and you've seen big dumpsters in front of properties. Those people are doing renovations. And those people that are doing renovations need money. They need the money to buy the property. They need the money to renovate the property. They need the money to refinance the property once they're all the way done. So Sadie came to me and she says, hey, I have people that I run into in North Scottsdale that have big projects going on. I don't have the money to fund their projects, but I know they need capital to expand their business. She says, wait, but how do I make money? If I introduce you to the person that needs the capital and you're the person that has the capital, doesn't that push me out of the way? And I said, no, Sadie, you are being the gator in this situation. You're bringing me an opportunity and you're bringing him a solution to his problem. And that's how we get paid in this world. We get paid in this world by finding somebody who has a problem, solving that problem for them, and the bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck. So Sadie brings somebody to me. His name is Philip, and I will give you the actual address and show you guys me walking through Philip's property. Philip is expanding his business. Amazing guy. We have a video coming out about this property and multiple properties that he's doing in North Scottsdale. This address that I brought money to is 6002 East Voltaire Avenue. I have already wired $900,000 of my company's money to Philip, who is renovating this big project right here on Voltaire. He's doing a massive renovation, adding square footage, and he's going and flipping this property, and he's doing luxury renovations. He will probably make somewhere around $1 million. Do you know how many of these people are out there? I'm going to show you today. I will show you exactly how many people are out there today. In your market, in any market, it is crazy how many people are like Philip that you can make money on. You don't have to have the $900,000. I brought the $900,000 to the table. I funded Philip's renovation so he could expand this house and make a bunch of money. Now, I will make significant money on this. I, the Gator, Sadie, the Gator wrestler, right? She wrestled me into the deal. Sadie made $9,000 bringing this deal to me. I, for bringing the $9,000 to Philip, we are gonna make somewhere around $240,000 as being the lender, right? So I'll make $250,000 on somebody else's project, and so that's pretty amazing. It's one of the reasons why people show up on my Saturday trainings. Link down below in the description, you can watch how I do this. But let's jump into this. The free way to do this, okay, the free way that costs you zero money, takes a little bit more time, this is how I got started. I started on the free route. I would take my daughters, drive around town, and I would look for dumpsters, okay? Dumpsters are the #1 way for me to find borrowers, people that are doing project. It's so simple. And you look at the address, and you go to your county recorder's office, and you find out who owns the property. It's very simple. I could do it right here on this website. I could type in the address of, let's go, 6002 East Voltaire Avenue. Cool, beautiful house. It's gonna pull up Zillow, but what I wanna do is I wanna pull up county recorder. I wanna find the name of this person's project. So pretty simple. Look, welcome to the Maricopa County Recorder's Office. Search for documents, search for whatever, public records, who owns the property. You guys can go in here and you can go Maricopa title search, recording fees, recorded document search, there you go. And you can go in here and you can find the owner of these properties by just driving around, seeing a dumpster, taking the address and Googling who's the owner of this property, type in your county recorder's office, you'll find their website and you will find the owner. Now, when you find the owner of this property, you will go to a website called truepeoplesearch.com, okay? Truepeoplesearch.com is free. It costs you no money. Now, what you're gonna do is, you see a dumpster, so this could be Trevon. Trevon is my camera guy, so he's sitting behind the camera right now. He's got an 8-year-old daughter. Trevon might go, man, I wanna get into this business, but what do I do? Well, you're a busy father, maybe you're a busy mom, maybe you're a single mom and you've got kids. You gotta spend time with those kids. You gotta teach those kids something. You gotta be a leader. You gotta do something with those kids. So why not take those kids out on Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, listen to a podcast, listen to some of their music, and look for dumpsters. And pay your kids $1 for every dumpster they find. So they're on the lookout, right? You give them a gig. I call this a gig. My kids earn $1 when we see a dumpster. We stop, we go on truepeoplesearch.com. I called the owner and I said, hey, my name is Pace. I see you have a project going on. I imagine you're all squared away with money on this project, but I just wanted to call, introduce myself, and let you know that I can help you on funding for all your other future projects. How can I reach out to you in the future to see what projects you have coming down the pipe? That is literally all you have to do to get into this business. What are you selling? You are selling my money. You are selling somebody else's money to that person. So that's what Sadie did. Sadie reached out to the borrower here, Philip, and said, hey, you need money for your projects. I see your dumpsters. I see what you're doing. Can I bring money to you? And Philip said, heck yeah, bring money to me. Sadie texts me and says, hey, this is literally what she did. She sent me a text. She sends me a text right here and she says, hey Pace, it's Sadie. We met at a conference last year and we have a mutual friend, Sam Queen. So I'm a real estate agent and I work with these investors. I found them a wholesale deal and funding, blah, 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 blah. Will you do an $800,000 to $900,000 construction loan? I replied back and said, yes, I'll absolutely help you. Love to help you. And I text her weekly and I go, hey, what's another deal? What's another deal? Let me fund another deal. Sadie can make $10,000 a week, guys. $20,000 a week, $30,000 a week by literally just bringing borrowers, people who need development capital, to people like me. It is so absolutely ridiculously simple that you will overthink it. Now, I want to show you how many of these people there are. Okay, let's go to the not free version. So this is the free version. Dumpsters. Trevon, is this something you could do with your daughter?
100%.
Go find dumpsters, go to True People Search, say, hey, do you guys need funding for your projects? By the way, these people are the nicest people because you're not cold calling a seller, you're cold calling somebody who's developing. They do that for a living. So when you call them and go, or text them, hey, my name's Trevon, see your dumpster outside of the project. I assume you guys need capital. I have access to a bunch of cash. would you guys like to have a conversation about me funding your next project? That's all you have to do. And then my team takes it over. My team gets on the phone with them. My team goes and structures the loan, vets the deal, comps the property, does everything, wires the money over, and you get paid. The average person that finds those deals for me gets paid $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for just bringing somebody who needs money to the table. How many people do you think are just in the zip code we are currently in right now that need money? I have it right here on my software. You can't see it, but I can see it. It's 447 people that currently have active real estate projects that are actively needing cash right now, just in this zip code, okay? Now, if I scroll out and I look at all of Maricopa County, it gets crazy big, like to the point where it might even take the computer like 30 minutes to pull all the data because there's so many people in Maricopa County. But let's go to, where's your hometown? Let's go to Peoria, Arizona. All right, cool. And we are going to click on Peoria. We are going to search for Peoria, and let's find out. There's 492 borrowers that actively need money for projects right now. And you can see their name. This software I use is called DealSauce. It's getsaucydeals.com. You guys can pull the link, and you can go in there and find the average loan that these people have. So when you look at their average purchase price, just take like half of a percent off of that. So 0.5% of this guy's, his purchase price is 407 is his average deal. Oh my gosh, this guy's made a total profit on his last 36 flips, $4,254,000. So he's making well over $100,000 on every single renovation. His average profit is $118,000. His average purchase price. This software shows you everything. You can see what they bought, when they bought it. You can see who they borrowed money from. And so if you use DealSauce, you can just type in your zip code. And on average, I'm finding in Maricopa County, I just type in any city. Let's do another city. Let's do Dallas, Texas, okay? And show you guys that this is not limited to anything, and you can do it in any single city, any single part of the country. Dallas, Texas, let's search it up. Borrowers in Dallas, Texas that need you to bring them money. People that need renovation money, purchase money. 4,437 borrowers are sitting there using money to go and do these things that's not their money. They are borrowing money to purchase these flips, purchase these projects, purchase this land, subdivide it, build it, expand it, and it gives you all the details. So of course you can go the free route, right? And this is a good, smart way to go. Go get your first deal, or you can go into this software and it will accelerate, and you could just sit there and text. Hell, you could have your 8-year-old daughter sitting here texting all day long when she gets home from school, and you go, all right, sweetheart, for every person you text and you get a hold of, $5, $5. Actually, I'm gonna do this with Corbin. This would be a great YouTube video. Like if I showed my 6-year-old daughter how to text, she's 6. My 6-year-old daughter can do this. So all these conversations about, oh my gosh, the economy is falling apart, and don't buy houses, and don't do this, and don't do that. Guys, drive around town. Stop paying attention to these people that are making YouTube videos about the world is falling apart. They're trying to get your clickbait. They're not showing you how to actually make money. Yeah, it might have some really great content. In fact, some of them I watch too, but at the end of the video go, all you did is give me a bunch of fear. You didn't teach me anything. You didn't teach me how to make any money. I can literally have my 6-year-old daughter do exactly what I taught you to do. And my 6-year-old daughter, I could pay her $5 every time I get a hold of somebody, and she could be my little acquisition person, and she could make $100,000 a year as a 6-year-old kid, literally by doing exactly what I just showed you. In fact, Scott, that is a YouTube video we gotta make. Guys, if you wanna see that YouTube video where Corbin is texting these borrowers and we are recording it, we will do that this year, promise you, and we will have Corbin literally land a deal as a 6-year-old to prove that this is the simplest, easiest way to get started in any money making at all. And it's not lame ass vending machines. It's not lame ass ATM machines. It's not any of those things that have no scalability. This is infinite. And no matter what happens with AI, no matter what happens with robots taking over everybody's gosh dang jobs, money cannot be supplied by AI or by robots. I can supply the money on your deals. And what I want you guys to do is come into the training that I do for about 2.5 hours on Saturday morning. Link is in the description down below. I'd love to show you guys exactly how to use the software, answer some questions. We have a Gator training. I show you guys how to get into this business. This is just one of 10 different ways that you can make money using a method I call Gator. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. We'll see you guys in the training on Saturday morning. And if you guys want a link to the software, you guys can go check it out yourself. We'll put that link in the description as well. If you guys can't make Saturday, sometimes we get people that say Saturday is the Sabbath pace. I can't show up to your Saturday trainings. I know you're busy pace and you only do trainings on Saturday. I can't make it on Saturday. If you're one of those people, watch this video right here. It's a 3-hour masterclass you can watch anytime. You don't have to show up to the live training, but I prefer you show up to the live training so I can hang out with you, get to know you. So if you want to go there, click the link down below. But in the meantime, watch the video right here on a 3-hour masterclass on a similar topic.